a resolution in Parliament. Opposition fumes over Bharat mention. Arnab debates at 9 p.m.
Burning question, powered by Maersk.
So, ladies and gentlemen, is India being renamed as Bharat? What really is this chaos all about? A lot of you have been asking us, sending us messages, whether the country is going to be renamed. Is this just a storm in a teacup, or there is more to this story? Is this a political mind game by the Modi government against the opposition? The opposition says they are so threatened by our name, INDIA, that they today are being forced to change the name of the country. But like I said, there are just innuendos. If you just connect the dots, you realize that something possibly could be in the offing. But is this about changing the name of the country? We don't really know that. But India, remember, is a noisy democracy and we have a lot of views. So interesting that we'll talk about that burning question in just a moment. But first up, as always, the headlines. Sources suggest a resolution to call India Bharat is likely in the special session of the Parliament. It's a big political face-off as President's invite mentions the President of Bharat instead of President of India. The Congress sees red in this.
आपको किसी नेता किसी दल के खिलाफ कहना हमें मंजूर है। आप कहिए नेता और दल के खिलाफ, लेकिन मेरे भारत का अपमान करोगे, हमें स्वीकार नहीं।
In that exclusive interview, Anurag Thakur is steering into the opposition and he has just one question for them. Why are you opposing the name and the idea of Bharat? In Jaipur, a Congress leader is asking its workers to raise pro-party slogans instead of Bharat Mata Ki Jai. The Sanatan controversy is exploding. Demand for action against Udyanidhi Stalin continues to grow. About 250 signatories write to the Chief Justice of India against the INDI leader. They want suo motu action. So a lot of questions, and there will only be questions until we will see the special session of the Parliament that starts on the 18th. But till then, remember, there are enough and many hints that indicate that something could be in the offing. And if you personally ask me, I do not think that India is going to be renamed as Bharat, because there is no need to rename and have a new name. Now, why we say this? Because remember, if you look at Article 1 of the Constitution, and in fact, I'm going to request our team to put that out on our screens for you to have a better understanding of what the problem really is, or whether there is a problem also in the first place or not. If you look at the Constitution, and this is the first line of Article 1, it says India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. So in this Article 1, there is a provision of having both India and Bharat, and they have coexisted for the longest time. So that is why I say that if you ask me whether the name of India is going to be changed to Bharat, not happening. But then could something else be done? Now there are sources that indicate a resolution to call India Bharat possibly could be moved by the government. And that is the Constitution and what it says. Now that bit is on your screens, and specifically Article 1 that I spoke about. So what is the opposition's problem? The opposition have their own theory. The opposition wants to indicate and press the fact that this is an NDA and a BJP government led by Narendra Modi that is so scared, that is so much under pressure by the INDI alliance that they are forced to go for this name change. But like I said, if both these names have coexisted for the longest time, what really is the problem? If you ask that pointed question to the opposition, they don't have an answer. But remember, like I said, the government clearly has a purpose. What was the trigger behind all this? What started this entire controversy in the first place? So now I'm going to request our team to put out the trigger, the pictures of the trigger that has snowballed into a huge controversy. That was a G20 invite that came in from the president. And as our team is going to be putting that out, you will notice that instead of saying President of India, it says President of Bharat. Now, clearly that is something that a lot of people have never seen because we've always said the President of India. That is that invite on your screens now. So this G20 invite goes out. There is also a G20 booklet that is talking of Bharat. Bharat, that is India. And because both of them have coexisted, could this just be a mind game by the government? Now, knowing the government, you can't take any guesses. But like I said, is the opposition right now falling into a trap? Who's getting triggered by the name Bharat? Who's getting triggered by the name INDIA? And a lot of you have been asking that what happens to all our documents, what happens to passports, what happens to other papers, stamp papers, everything that says India. But remember, like I said, India and Bharat have coexisted forever. That is enshrined there in the constitution. And in case the government wants to popularize the name Bharat, it is well within its right to do that. The opposition says that because we do not believe this government, they could go in for a name change. But remember, to go in for a name change, to modify Article 1 of the Constitution that we were just speaking about, you will have to undergo a constitutional amendment. Is all that happening? No one knows. But yes, like I said again, this is a noisy democracy, and that's the reason why you have a vibrant opposition that always wants to put its point out. And we are at Republic will cut the clutter, like they say, and we'll put our focus on what really is the problem. Who's getting triggered by the name Bharat? Sit back and watch what has happened through the day today, and then we bring up the entire debate.
देखिए, कांग्रेस बौखलाहट में है, जिसने जिंदगी भर संविधान को तोड़ने का काम किया, और ये जो वर्ष है, ये काल है भारत के सांस्कृतिक उत्थान का काल है।
इंडिया दैट इज भारत, कोई फर्क नहीं है। परेशानी इससे हो रही है ना कि हमने एक इंडिया गठबंधन बना लिया, तो साहब उसकी टैगलाइन है, जुड़ेगा भारत, जीतेगा इंडिया। अब भारत को भी मिटा दोगे?
भारत बोलने, भारत लिखने पर क्यों दिक्कत हो रही है? आपको क्यों शर्म आ रही है जयराम रमेश जी? पुरातन काल से हमारे देश का नाम भारत है और संविधान में भी इसको स्पष्ट किया है। बेवजह जानबूझकर भ्रम पैदा कर रहे हैं।
ये भाजपा के अंदर का डर, मोदी जी का भय दिखाता है। इंडिया उधर गठन हुआ, इधर बुरिया बस्तर समेटना शुरू कर दिया। क्या इनके पास इंटरनल सर्वे नहीं? क्या गृह मंत्रालय के पास इंटरनल सर्वे नहीं? सब बता रहे हैं कि सरकार का पतन 2024 में सुनिश्चित।
So the opposition believes because it's Modi, there has to be a sinister design. They do not trust this government. That is the level of the trust deficit, Nilanjan. I do not know why. We'll introduce Nilanjan, who's also a political analyst, along with Suman C. Raman, also a political analyst with us. Vivek is the spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Anjali Rai is the voice for the Aam Aadmi Party. And I want to begin and, ask that question, Anila, that everyone is asking us. Are you changing the name of the country, Anila? Or are you unhappy with the name India? What is the problem?
My Ram Ram to all, and why these people are so scared when we say Bharat. This place forever has been Bharat. And the beautiful thing about this is Bharat is it is a masculine gender by name, but we call it Mata. Bharat Mata. So such a beautiful name with such a beautiful meaning which extends to a new vertical. Nowhere in the world you will see that by name or by history of Bharat, that like how Bharat name was coined after Bharat. and we call it Bharat Mata. This is the nature culture of this land. And we know it very well that from where the word India came. It came from the Greek word, Indus. But those who really want to pamper themselves in the ego by carrying forward the Western culture that given by the Britishers, they say, oh, Bharat nahi chalne wala, yahan to India hi chalne wala hai. Bharat ka matlab kya ho raha? Though it is very well mentioned in our constitution as well in Article 1. So if we call it Bharat, what is the problem?
Yes, Anila, it says Bharat, that is India. So they both have coexisted. Now, I do not want to interrupt you, Anila, and I just want to ask you this question that people have been asking, because the opposition sees red. The opposition says there is a sinister plan of the government. Now, are you going to be making Bharat and India interchangeable, or will you completely remove the name India?
I don't think so. Any of the leader from Bharatiya Janata Party has ever mentioned this thing that we are in mood of changing the name India. But we have got a simple question that what problem you have got with the name of Bharat? Do you feel some sort of humiliated, insulted? And Bharat is used.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Anila says we are not changing the name of the country. So Nilanjan, what is the problem? Why is Mamata Banerjee spreading so much of fear and panic? The Congress is fear-mongering. Why are they doing this? Bharat, that is India. They've coexisted. So what is the problem?
No, where has Mamata Banerjee fear-mongered? She has clearly said that India and Bharat both are always used. What she has said that all Indians, in most of the languages, we call India by the name of Bharat. Even in my own language, my native language, Bangla, we call it Bharat. So that is the name that all Indians know. But that doesn't mean that the word India has got no relevance. The world knows Bharat as India. So we cannot just, relinquish that name.
No, who's saying that this name is going to get relinquished? See what Mamata Banerjee has said. She has joined this debate and she says today they are even changing India's name. Now, who's told you that the name of India is getting changed? Anila says that both Bharat and India have coexisted. Let's popularize the name of Bharat. Is that
what is meant by
for you?
popularizing? What is meant by popularizing? India has got two names. It's fine.
You can say India or you can say Bharat. The feeling remains the same.
Yes,
we are proud of
yes.
both the names.
Yes, that is the point. Then why is she afraid of the
problem?
name India?
Why is the opposition
Why is the BJP leaders have a problem?
Okay.
Why do the BJP leaders have a problem with the word India?
Okay, you
Explain
say the
me this.
BJP has a problem with the name India.
Yes.
Anila, quickly, you want to respond
this
to that?
problem
Do you have a
started
problem
after
with
the
the name
opposition.
India?
After the opposition came together as the India Alliance, the problem started after 9 years.
Oh, so you believe it's only because the opposition alliance is calling
Absolutely.
itself
Do you have any
INDIA,
other
Anila, that you have
explanation?
decided to popularize
Prime
Bharat?
Minister, okay.
Anila.
Prime Minister
Anila wants to
Narendra
respond,
Modi's
yes.
bio reads as Prime Minister of India.
All right, sir. Let me speak here. I just want to say
Yes,
here that
Anila.
NDA, Bharatiya Janata Party or any of our leader, they are not scared of this Dhappedar alliance. We are not. Because everybody knows that
It
what
shows
type of
by your
political
actions.
alliance. This is a political alliance who doesn't have any proud for its nation, because the main face of this alliance says, India to nation hai hi nahi, Bharat to nation hai hi nahi. So the political party or the alliance which says that...
What is the definition of a nation?
This country doesn't
Madam,
exist.
what is the definition of a nation? You please explain me what is the definition of a nation?
They don't have any interest.
No, Nilanjan, wait.
Anila, what is the definition of a nation?
Their points. So we'll go one by one. We'll go one by
No,
one.
please ask her.
Okay, Vivek.
She should come informed.
Have some sense. Have
No,
some
relax.
decency.
You're
You
shifting the
should have
goalpost. No, Nilanjan.
some basic
Let's go
level
step
of
by
knowledge.
step.
Which insults 80%.
What is the definition of a nation?
Nilanjan,
Let me school
pull back,
you.
pull back. I want to
Today's
get
Teachers' Day.
Vivek, Anjali and Sumant, who haven't spoken yet. Vivek ji, do you have a problem with the name Bharat?
You people keep on insulting Sanatanis.
What is the definition of a nation?
Anila ji, please.
Define nation.
Anila, please wait. Please
2
wait.
marks.
Nilanjan and Anila, please wait. Please wait. I'm requesting you. Let's get everyone to put out their opening comments and then you can counter each other. Vivek ji. Problem with the name Bharat, sir?
I agree with Anila ji very much that undoubtedly Bharat is a beautiful name. There's no doubt about it. But as you said, ma'am, that Article 1 says India, that is Bharat shall be Union of States. That's also a fact. I think there's a famous saying in English that empty mind is a devil's workshop, and that is what is happening with the Bharatiya Janata Party. The Bharatiya Janata Party looks quite stranded, they look quite helpless, and they are grounded in whatever they are saying or doing at the moment. The Bharatiya Janata Party has nothing to tell the people of the country. For 9.5 years, they were quiet. If a word India is so inappropriate, then why Make in India, Skill India, Khelo India, New India? Even yesterday we saw...
No, but who has said that? Vivek ji, who has said that the name India is inappropriate? And let me check something with you. Because, I was just speaking to a friend a little earlier who's covered a lot of politics. And what that friend told me is important. Nilanjan.
What has
Vivek ji, I was told कि ऐसी जानकारी है कि 3 अगस्त, रुकिए please Nilanjan, please. Let's talk one by one so people can understand what we are talking. This is a very, very important debate. I mean, if the country is looking at a name change, it's a huge deal. As the opposition wants us to believe. But the BJP says we are not changing names. We just want to popularize the name Bharat. Nilanjan.
Why?
Nilanjan, give me a minute. Nilanjan, wait. Just give me a minute. I have to ask Vivek ji this question. Vivek ji, is this true that on the 3rd of August 2004, मुलायम सिंह यादव ने मुख्यमंत्री रहते हुए उत्तर प्रदेश विधानसभा से इंडिया का नाम भारत रखने का प्रस्ताव पारित कराया था? क्या ये सही बात है या नहीं है?
देखिए, जैसा आपने कहा मैम कि इंडिया, भारत, हिंदुस्तान सब एक, इसमें कोई फर्क नहीं है. दिक्कत यह है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी गलत राजनीति कर रही है. Even if we change the name of India, how is going to benefit the employment? How is going to benefit the inflation? People are unable to run their houses. There are serious border issues. The health infrastructure is deteriorating. Education is nowhere to be seen. How is going to help him, India, ma'am? That is what I want to know.
No, but that's another debate. No, Vivek ji, that is another debate. Now you're mixing both the debates because I told you what Mulayam Singh Yadav has said and done. So clearly you're not able to justify that position. But quickly, let me get in both Sumant and Anjali who haven't spoken. Anjali, what is your response? Today Raghav Chadda says कि हम अगली meeting में we will change the name of the India Alliance to Bharat. I mean, really, could you not think that this is a Modi government playing mind games with you and you're falling in that trap, Anjali?
No, we are not going to fall in their trap. Actually, they are rattled. After getting defeat in Karnataka, Himachal Pradesh and Delhi MCD elections, they got nervous. And after what happened after that, 27 parties came together and formed alliance, after which they totally got rattled. Now, so much so that they want to remove this word, India, from the constitution. They don't know what to do. Actually, in 2016 and 2020, PIL was filed in Supreme Court for the same demand, but was dismissed. And now this demand has come from, the organization.
Anjali, apologies. I just have limited time because we have a big interview coming up. But I just want to give 10 seconds to Sumant, if possible, to put out his opinion. Sumant, where do you stand on this debate? 10 seconds.
Not possible to rename India as Bharat because India is already Bharat. So therefore, the objective of this exercise is to remove the name India. Let's be very clear. Let's not even kid ourselves. They don't want the name India to be used because calling it Bharat is no big deal. It's already it is Bharat. So the objective of this exercise possibly is because of the India alliance which has been formed, because I can't think of any other reason which has necessitated this.
So you want to fuel that narrative by the opposition. Apologies to Anila, to Anjali and to all gentlemen that I have to cut you short here. We just have limited time because I'm told we have a super exclusive interview coming up on the other side. Extremely sorry, but we'll carry forward this conversation. Thank you.
Well, in fact, there is a massive political furor over whether at all India is going to officially change its name. That would be under the Modi government. There is a lot of speculation, ladies and gentlemen. There is no clarity over this entire matter. But having said that, whether it is India or Bharat, that's the big debate. And joining us is the man of the moment, the Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sharma. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma, for joining us on this broadcast. Let me straight away begin by asking you, your tweet, Republic of Bharat, has set the cat among the pigeon. Our understanding of what is coming our way, are we really looking at the nomenclature, a change in the nomenclature? Are we now becoming Bharat? Is that what the government wants to go ahead with?
You see that I don't think why this debate is going on. In the Constitution, it is clearly says India, that is Bharat, means the Bharat is the operative word. India, that is Bharat. So when somebody said, where is India? As per the language of the Constitution, you have to say, look, Bharat is India. So the constitutional mandate is very clear that primarily our motherland is Bharat, but for referring our country to global world or somebody who is not familiar with the Bharat, you can mention India. In 2016 or 17, Supreme Court has also said that there is no requirement of changing the name because Bharat and India, you can use both. So that is very clear. So you can say Republic of India, you can say Republic of Bharat. But the name Bharat, which is being used for last 5,000 years and which has a beautiful meaning, symbolize knowledge, symbolize something which has a very eternal meanings. So any Bharatiya or any Indian should primarily use Bharat, and wherever for any reference point you need to use India, you use India. So that's the point. I don't see any dispute on this.
The confusion essentially, Chief Minister Sharma, it starts from the fact that whether at all the government is going to bring in an amendment in the upcoming special session. That's the reason why there is a political furor over this.
As I told you, that if you want to name our country India, then a constitution amendment is required. But as long as you say Bharat, because India, that is Bharat, so in my limited legal knowledge, there is no need for bringing any resolution or any amendment. Also, you must remember that Supreme Court has said that you can use Bharat and India as per your own likings. So I don't know why whenever you say something which has a link with civilization, why suddenly people get jittery. I mean, in between India and Bharat, India is a new name, Bharat is a name from 5,000 years. You should primarily use Bharat. So there is no dispute on that. I mean, we were not using because we were under colonial influence for last 75 years. So now Prime Minister is releasing us one after one legacies from the colonial era. People should also start getting themselves out of colonial legacy. People should change, people should use Bharat more frequently because you are allowed to do so under the constitutional provisions as well as under the observation of the Supreme Court of India.
Let me take some names, Mr. Sharma, that is with regards to the Congress party as well as the Aam Aadmi party. Mallikarjun Kharge, Priyank Kharge, just a short while back, Raghav Chadha of the Aam Aadmi party saying that we may consider changing the name of the I.N.D.I.A alliance to Bharat. And if that happens, will the Bharatiya Janata Party then change the name of Bharat too? That is the response that is coming.
The point is, they are obsessed with a name called Indi. Now they have formed a Indi alliance. Now, they are thinking in their mind that because they have taken the name Indi, that is why people got jittery. Now, I'll ask you a question. If tomorrow I or you take the name of Mahatma Gandhi, will you become Mahatma Gandhi? So, the name doesn't have anything if you are not carry a certain kind of substance. Now, India Alliance will be considered, or they will be considered, or their merits and demerits will be considered on the strength of the alliance. If they feel that they will be considered because they want to hijack the name of our country, then I will say they are politically novice. If you change the name of your party to Bharat, nothing will change. Bharat will reject you. If you change your name to America, America will reject you. Because the name, you are only changing the name, not the character. So if you have to change to Bharat, then you have to condemn Udayanidhi Stalin. That yes, he is saying something which doesn't go with the ethos of India. So we are condemning him. Then you become eligible for the name Bharat. So if you condemn somebody who is trying to lower the dignity of our country, like Priyank Kharge himself, Mallikarjun Kharge himself, when they so blatantly criticize Sanatan, and you disown them, then you become eligible for the name Bharat. So there are many parents who give beautiful name to their children, but then the parents himself feel very bad when their sons could not live up to the name. Like Mallikarjun, it is a name of the Shivji and one of the Jyotirlinga. Then when the same guy criticized Sanatan, I think you can imagine the plight of somebody who has given him the name Mallikarjun.
How would you counter this entire argument that has been put forth by the opposition, saying that perhaps your government is afraid the moment this nomenclature came in? That's one. Second, with regards to the usage of Bharat, why is it that the Modi government did not do it in the past? Why is it that you did not change your Twitter profile earlier too? Yeah. So how do you respond to that?
I think if you can ask why India did not put Chandrayaan 50 years ago. So you evolve. Modi ji has awakened. When Modi ji arrived 2014 in Delhi, the process of civilizational awakening has started. So many things you have to do, and you have to do as and when awakening comes, you will start doing. So it is now time that yes, Rashtrapati Bhavan has decided that I'll call myself as a president of Bharat. That is called awakening, civilizational awakening. There was a golden jubilee centenary of our country. Right. Nobody named it as a Amrit Kal, Amrit Mahotsav. Now it has been done. So you cannot ask this question, why not you have done Amrit Mahotsav 25 years back? So everything has a time. Why not Republic born 20 years ago as independent TV channels? It is born now because it is the time. Right. So everything has time, everything has a place. So it goes with that.
I've also heard you saying that it is high time perhaps you shed the colonial baggage, high time that you start using Bharat. Do you believe that somewhere down the line the government should actually make active measures to actually bring about that change? You are saying there's no requirement of an amendment, but there is a requirement of using it more frequently.
The moment we say we call ourselves Bharatiya Janata Party, means all the people in the BJP are already accepted, or already that is in our mind, that it is Bharat. That is why we call ourselves as a Bharatiya Janata Party. There are many people who use this, our country, India, as Bharat. So those numbers are also quite high. But now, I think after this debate, and when people will be known, because Congress has given an impression, look, we were Bharat, now we are India. The problem is, right in our textbook, Congress has left a legacy of colonial likings, and they have given a wrong education. Till few years back, I was also under the impression that prior to 1947 we were Bharat, but after adoption of the constitution we become India. But when I carefully read article India, that is Bharat, and then I come to know about the Supreme Court decision that you can change it between India and Bharat, no harm. Then I think that I have been empowered. My mistake has been corrected. So Modi ji is correcting lot of colonial legacy from the textbook, from vocabulary, and many things. So we could have said this when we celebrate Amrit Mahotsav. We could have given an English name. Nobody would have objected. So we could have said amendment of CRPC. But Home Minister Amit Shah ji is saying in Bharatiya Naik Samhita, Sanskrit word. But Bharatiya has come. So it is not that something has happened today. Even when Bharatiya Naik Samhita was placed in Parliament, you could have understand that these are the things. It is changing. It has not changed today. I think you can just, even in the last Parliament, you could have made that news that day also, instead of Indian justice system, when Amit Shah ji has laid a bill and saying that is a Bharatiya Naik Samhita. Means what? Means, and that bill was placed legitimately before Parliament. Nobody has said why you are not putting it Indian legal reforms or something like that. So India and Bharat, it is your choice. If you like our civilization, if you feel that you are part of civilization from last 5,000 years, you will use Bharat. And if you feel, no, our country has born in 1947, 15 August, probably you will use India. That's the difference.
Can I also ask you one more question with regards to Bharat itself, which is part of our Puranic literature? Why do you think that the Gandhi Parivar-led Congress party appears to be so very uncomfortable with what one would say a continuum of our civilization?
You see, that Gandhi family is a very, very typical family. It is very, it needs a whole research team to see what they are actually. They will say that they are Kashmiri Brahmin. And before Madhya Pradesh election, they will go to temple. Before Rajasthan election, they will go to temple. But the next day, they will encourage their own party president Mallikarjun Kharge to say that Sanatan is bad. His son will be encouraged to say that annihilate Sanatan. Then the next day, Karti Chidambaram will be encouraged to say that annihilate Sanatan. Next day, Mr. Venugopal will be encouraged to say that whatever Udaynidhi Stalin's statement, that's reflection of his freedom of speech. Now, I'll ask them, if I issue a statement that because Islam has something which is not very, very kind to women, that is why you annihilate Islam, will Congress will be kind to me? If I say that Christianity sometimes promote certain things which may not be pure Bharatiya, so that is why denounce Christianity, will Congress party will spare me? No. So, for BJP, for us, we will not denounce Hinduism, we will not denounce Islam, we will not denounce Christianity, because these are religion, and you can have your views on religion, but you cannot say annihilate Islam, annihilate Christian, annihilate Hinduism. Now, when it is said against Hindu, they will justify it. But if they say against the same thing against Islam and Christian, they will say, look, he should be booked, cases should be filed, he is communal, he is going to divide this country, BJP is like that. So that's the psychology of Rahul Gandhi and the Gandhi family. Anything Hindu, it is fine. Anything against Hindu, justifiable. Anything against Bharat, justifiable. But don't say anything against don't say anything against Islam, don't say anything against Christianity, don't say anything against the so-called Nehru family. So that's their logic. They don't believe in Article 14. So my stand on Hinduism, that do not annihilate Hinduism, I will say do not annihilate Islam. I will say do not annihilate Christian. We have not created that religion and we have no right to annihilate. We have right to differ. But annihilation is an extreme word. But Rahul Gandhi has not denounced. And you can see, few years back, the same Gandhi family has accused DMK of joining hand with LTT. Now who is LTT? LTT has killed his own father. Now you can join hand with a party which is a known sympathizer to LTT and whose link with the killing of Rajiv Gandhi is on record, that LTT has killed Rajiv Gandhi. Now LTT sympathy to or DMK sympathy to LTT is also on record, but still you are in alliance with them. Still you will not criticize Udaynidhi Stalin, but you will still go to temple and say that I am a Brahmin from Kashmir. Now how you will justify all these things?
One final question with regards to Sanatan Dharma, because you've already mentioned this. Chief Minister West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, says that don't interfere in religion, don't make any comment. So they're saying that we have made our position clear. The Congress party seems to be completely divided on this matter. How do you respond to that?
On this point, the statement of West Bengal Chief Minister that we cannot annihilate any religion, I think that statement should have come from Congress party. Congress party should have, as a leading partner, should have called a meeting of India Alliance immediately and must given the ultimatum the way they used to give ultimatum to I.K. Gujral. So they must have given ultimatum to Stalin, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, check Udaynidhi Stalin from your ministry. Otherwise you will not be able to continue with your alliance, because he has talking about annihilation of Hinduism, of Sanatan Dharma. So they are not doing that. They are trying to justify that. So they are justifying this statement. So it is high time, whether Hindu from Karnataka, whether a Bharatiya from Assam, they must see that Congress party will demolish whatever we have carried from the civilization. They want to distinct our country. They want to see that India has started from Nehru. But we will say, no, you are doing mistake. India's journey has started from the Veda, from the Purana, from the Upanishad. That's the difference. India is not Nehru.
I can't help it, but I need to ask you this question, Chief Minister Sharma. That is, when it comes to you, there is always some breaking news. Can I expect perhaps, or can we all expect that as the Chief Minister of the state of Assam, will you be bringing in some amount of changes with the usage of Bharat? We have seen what happened in the case of the tea estates of Assam, which the Britishers had named it. You brought in the several changes in that. Will you make the effort of making some changes in the state of Assam?
Last 2.5 years, we have changed the name of lot of villages of Assam, delinking it from the colonial legacy. And that process is on. And in my Twitter bio, it's a personal thing which I don't want to say, but as you have asked me, I'm saying, I have kept it as a Bharat for last so many days. And I think that it is a time to awaken. The journey has started in 2014. You take it to logical conclusion as you entered 100 years of the freedom of the country.
So we can certainly expect some changes in the state of Assam at least.
I think you should accept lot of changes today, tomorrow, and These changes for somebody who believed that country has born in 1947. But those who believe that it is from the time of Veda and Purana, for him it will be just restoration, not change.
Well, thank you very much, sir, for speaking to Republic TV. That was no holds barred Chief Minister of Assam, making it very clear that there would be many changes and we should all perhaps accept it with open arms. Thank you very much for watching. Slipping into a short break. On the other side, the big debate coming up with Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
(2017) Republic TV. 2019 Republic Bharat. 2021 Republic Bangla. 2023 Republic Kannada, coming soon on India's largest news network.
Nobody can ever trouble an honest journalist. Nobody can ever trouble an honest media house. We are destined for success. Every moment from now on, I want everyone in the Digvijay newsroom to always remember that you must be wedded to the cause of news. Thank you very much, Anand, for having us here and for letting us take the journey forward.
People of this country know that whichever language we go to, we are speaking for the people 24/7. We are truly the voice of the people. Today we dedicate Republic Kannada to the people of Karnataka. I am totally confident that the people of Karnataka will welcome us and accept us, give us their blessings in this journey.
Nobody can ever trouble an honest journalist. Nobody can ever trouble an honest media house. We are destined for success. Every moment from now on, I want everyone in the Digvijay newsroom to always remember that you must be wedded to the cause of news. Thank you very much, Anand, for having us here and for letting us take the journey forward.
2017 Republic TV. 2019, Republic Bharat. 2021, Republic Bangla. 2023, Republic Kannada, coming soon on India's largest news network.
People of this country know that whichever language we go to, we are speaking for the people 24/7. We are truly the voice of the people. Today we dedicate Republic Kannada to the people of Karnataka. I am totally confident that the people of Karnataka will welcome us and accept us, give us their blessings in this journey.
Will India be officially called Bharat? Is government likely to move a resolution in Parliament? Opposition fumes over Bharat mention. Arnab debates at 9 p.m. Sanatan hate controversy explodes.
इतिहास गवाह है, जो ऐसे मंसूबे लेकर आए वो खाक और राख हो गए। सनातन था, सनातन है, सनातन रहेगा।
262 signatories write to CJI for action. Call for action against INDIA leader Udayanidhi Stalin. Arnab debates at 10 p.m.
Trending burning question powered by Reva University and Century Ply Club Prime.
Welcome back, friends, as we build up to the debate with our editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami. A tweet in the morning, or an invite in fact, turned into an invitation for controversy, with President of India Draupadi Murmu sending that invitation, inviting cabinet ministers, chief ministers for the dinner she is hosting in honor of the visiting heads of states, member states of the G20. In the invite, she was introduced as President of Bharat, and that led Congress party to think whether this is an attempt to make amendments in the Constitution of India itself and to jettison the name India. Congress party perhaps thinks that this is being done because of the India alliance, or it thinks because of BJP's ideological moorings. Whatever it is, the fact of the matter is that as per Article 1 of the Constitution of India, India, that is Bharat, is a union of states. Both the names find mention in it. In fact, the Hindi version of the Constitution of India, which was signed by members of the Constituent Assembly dedicating to the country the Constitution, only mentions Bharat, not India. What are the facts? Let's look at this story and the package.
With just days to go for special parliament session, G20 summit invites from the President Draupadi Murmu's office, which read the President of Bharat instead of President of India, came out in the public domain. This triggered a massive row.
देखिए, कांग्रेस बौखलाहट में है, जिसने जिंदगी भर संविधान को तोड़ने का काम किया, और ये जो वर्ष है, ये काल है भारत के सांस्कृतिक उत्थान का काल है।
इंडिया दैट इज भारत, कोई फर्क नहीं है। परेशानी इससे हो रही है ना कि हमने एक इंडिया गठबंधन बना लिया, तो साहब उसकी टैगलाइन है, जुड़ेगा भारत, जीतेगा इंडिया। अब भारत को भी मिटा दोगे?
भारत बोलने, भारत लिखने पर क्यों दिक्कत हो रही है? आपको क्यों शर्म आ रही है जयराम रमेश जी? पुरातन काल से हमारे देश का नाम भारत है और संविधान में भी इसको स्पष्ट किया है। बेवजह जानबूझकर भ्रम पैदा कर रहे हैं।
ये भाजपा के अंदर का डर मोदी जी का भय दिखाता है। इंडिया उधर गठन हुआ, इधर बुरिया बस्तर समेटना शुरू कर दिया। क्या इनके पास इंटरनल सर्वे नहीं? क्या गृह मंत्रालय के पास इंटरनल सर्वे नहीं? सब बता रहे हैं कि सरकार का पतन 2024 में सुनिश्चित है।
However, this is not the first time a proposal to call India as Bharat was given.
जो असतोमा सद्गमय तमसोमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतम गमय की यात्रा करता है, देश की तरफ जाता है, प्रकाश में रत लेता है, ज्ञान में रत लेता है, वो हमारा देश है। उसका नाम भारत है, तो दुनिया में कहीं भी जाएगा तो भारत ही रहना चाहिए। तो हम बोलने में लिखने में सर्वत्र भारत कहें।
It's crucial to emphasize that Article 1 of the Constitution recognizes both India and Bharat as official names for the country. Article 1 of the Constitution states that India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states.
Matter of a view about religion which has been expressed by an individual. He happens to be a politician of a certain state and he's entitled to express his view. That's what our constitution says. Everybody has the right to express their views. You may agree with it, you may not agree with it.
If the government decides to make only Bharat the official name, they would need to introduce a bill to amend Article 1 of the Constitution. The government will likely place the proposal in the upcoming special session of the Parliament. The question that arises is whether the centre plans to amend the Constitution to make Bharat the sole official name. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
While on the subject, Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur spoke to our political editor Aishwarya Kapoor earlier in the day. In fact, the only network the Union Minister has spoken to. Take a listen.
भारत बोलने में किसी को कोई दिक्कत होती है क्या? मैं आपसे पूछता हूं एज एन इंडियन सिटीजन, भारत के एक सिटीजन की तरह, हम किताबों में भारत इंडिया दोनों पढ़ा है हम सब ने।
गर्व से कहो हम भारतीय हैं, भारत माता की जय भी जोर से कहो और भारत के लिए दिन रात एक करके काम करो। ये देश, महान देश भारत, जिसकी भूमि पर हम सबको जन्म लेने का अवसर मिला, काम करने का अवसर मिला, उसी देश भारत इंडिया का हमारी दुनिया भर में नाम नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने रोशन किया है और देश के लोगों ने, यहाँ के हमारे वैज्ञानिकों ने, खिलाड़ियों ने, हमारे जितने उद्योगपति हैं या फिर एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, यंग एंटरप्रेन्योर्स और स्टार्टअप्स के माध्यम से उन्होंने भी। तो मुझे लगता है इसमें क्यों हर किसी को गर्व से कहना चाहिए, हम भारतीय हैं।
भारत की बुलंदी आज दुनिया देख रही है अनुराग जी। जैसे आपने कहा कि G20 एक मौका है, सिर्फ हमारी कल्चर के साथ साथ हम आज कहां खड़े हैं टेक्नोलॉजिकली, डेवलपमेंट के तौर पे, वो सारा शोकेस करने का एक बहुत बड़ा एक मौका है और हम कर रहे हैं। लेकिन जब आप भारत के ही विपक्ष की बात करते हैं तो कोई भारत माता की जय के नारे लगा दे तो उनको दिक्कत हो जाती है। वो कहते हैं भारत माता की जय के नारे मत लगाओ, एंड इट्स बीइंग कॉट ऑन कैमरा। कांग्रेस की एक नेत्री कह रही भारत माता की जय के नारे मत लगाओ, बोलो कांग्रेस की जय है, भारत माता की जय नहीं। तो सिर्फ भारत से नहीं, इनको तो भारत माता से भी दिक्कत है।
देखिए, कुछ लोगों के लिए परिवार फर्स्ट, फैमिली फर्स्ट वहीं तक सीमित रहे, लेकिन यहां पर राष्ट्र प्रथम, भारत प्रथम, उसी पे नरेंद्र मोदी जी और भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने काम किया।
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
2017 Republic TV. 2019 Republic Bharat. 2021 Republic Bangla. 2023 Republic Kannada, coming soon on India's largest news network.
Nobody can ever trouble an honest journalist. Nobody can ever trouble an honest media house. We are destined for success. Every moment from now on, I want everyone in the Digvijay newsroom to always remember that you must be wedded to the cause of news. Thank you very much, Anand, for having us here and for letting us take the journey forward.
People of this country know that whichever language we go to, we are speaking for the people 24/7. We are truly the voice of the people. Today we dedicate Republic Kannada to the people of Karnataka. I am totally confident that the people of Karnataka will welcome us and accept us, give us their blessings in this journey.
Nobody can ever trouble an honest journalist. Nobody can ever trouble an honest media house. We are destined for success. Every moment from now on, I want everyone in the Digvijay newsroom to always remember that you must be wedded to the cause of news. Thank you very much, Anand, for having us here and for letting us take the journey forward.
2017 Republic TV. 2019 Republic Bharat. 2021 Republic Bangla. 2023 Republic Kannada, coming soon on India's largest news network.
People of this country know that whichever language we go to, we are speaking for the people 24/7. We are truly the voice of the people. Today we dedicate Republic Kannada to the people of Karnataka. I am totally confident that the people of Karnataka will welcome us and accept us, give us their blessings in this journey.
Will India be officially called Bharat?